seem like it's true, but we're already at episode 10 of Crossing Cast. Wow, that's crazy. That really went fast. You know, they say time flies when we're having fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm really having fun here. I mean, we really talk about a lot of crappy things.
Or just died. And they're just sitting there pulling the thing. Ding, 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 ding. And they're 40, but they look 55. And, you know, that's why they pay performers to come in, because they get like usually a lot of the time they'll get like a younger crowd to come in, and then they'll lose a bunch of money. So it's worth it for them. Casino gigs pay fucking...
That's true, but you know, talking about it is a lot better than internalizing it. When you internalize things like that, you become a madman, sort of like Donald Trump.
BI is X. And so, anyway, so I did that, and then I went to Daytona.
Wow. Pop Deluxe. We're just checking out the Krasencast.
Yeah, I think it's
stuck in traffic.
Stuff out here.
Don't be streaming and driving. What the hell?
So anyhow, today we have a special interview with a woman named Vicky Ward. She just published a book which has been getting a lot of publicity called Kushner Inc., which is available on Amazon.com. The book talks about Javankas.
Javankas.
Which is so funny, dude. When you get to Daytona, it's like the only thing that it has is the fucking Daytona, the Daytona fucking 70,000 or whatever the hell it is.
Alright. Chatting at stoplights. Okay. That's good. Going back and forth between Congratulations podcast, which I haven't listened to in a while. Private Boolean is here. Welcome. And the Krasencast.
Rise to Power. Javanka. I like to actually combine two names. It would be kind of be like if they combine our names and made it Bread. Bread's good. But what do you...
What? Brent. Brett? Brian, and what's the other guy's name? Kevin? Ed. Bread. Okay, that's pretty funny. Kevin.
You think it would be rye or wheat? I don't know. I don't really have a preference.
It'd be ham on rye. The way these guys, their kind of humor that they give us on a weekly basis. I'm gonna play this song again. It's pretty tight. I feel like doing a dab when this song hits, when the beat drops.
Daytona 4,000, 1,000, 6,000.
Do. All right. This is special Cool Stream presents cool sites from Internet's past. And what we do on this special episode, on an ongoing series of special episodes, is we basically do what the title is, which is we look at cool sites from Internet's past. And the last episode, we found some pretty cool stuff. We found a game called President 96, which was a simulation of the presidential election circa 1996. And we saw the fake candidates and the fake news and all that stuff involved with that. And we got confused about what was real and what was actually fake and stuff, and who were the real candidates and who are the fictional simulations and we're living in the simulation right now. That was pretty interesting. Hopefully we'll stumble on something like that on this episode. That would be pretty cool. So we look at cool sites, which are... I'll just go ahead and pull them up. Beer Horse, welcome. Not waiting around any longer. I've got to get right into it. Shake the mouse around to make that screensaver go away. That's what you used to do on computers. Is you would have something saving your screen. I guess so that the screen didn't burn out or explode or something. Not really sure. They were kind of cool. Like the pipe animation. You had the little one where you're going through all the halls and stuff, the brick halls. Alright, it's cool sites from internet's past. Welcome to the show. That's going to be the official intro. Hey, Midwestern Thug is here. Thugalicious. So we're going through cool sites from internet's past from 1996. Last episode we were in March, and maybe we should wait until April to get to April, but I don't know if we'll get in a stream by then. I don't know. Who cares? What? Why am I trying to create all these arbitrary... Why am I trying to create all these arbitrary rules for the show when I can just do whatever I want? Totally forgot about the paperclip guy. That's right, Clippy. You got Clippy, you got Goku, and you've got Mr. Cool, who's the famous character from the Cool Stream game. And that's just a little guy over there. And where's my window? Okay, we're gonna go into April. That's what we've decided to do. We're going to kind of go down the list and see what's on the docket for April circa 1996 on the Cool Site of the Day website. And that's this is through the Internet Archive, which they've archived all the internet from the very beginning, which was sometime in the 60s, back when it was on pneumatic tubes. And they've archived all that stuff up until right now, this very instant. The Cool Stream itself is probably archived, and you know, we hope to one day get that cool site status, but that's over on cool.infini.net. Virtual Magistrate. That does sound interesting. We got Planet of the Apes, Bomb Site, Cultural Zone. That one jumps out. The Lost Elvis Diaries. Okay, that one sounds good. Really good. This is going to be tough. Nash Bridges. Okay, I think I've looked at some of these already. So there's the Nash Bridges website. That great show starring the guy, not Walker Texas Ranger, not Chuck Norris. The other guy, Chuck Woolery. Chuck Norris, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yow! Happy Puppy. I've looked at that one. That one's pretty good too. Chicago White Sox, the baseball team. The Royal Network. Cocktail, we got Culture Department, Exploding Mac, NirvaNet. Now that could be a Nirvana website, that could be just sort of the general Buddhism, meditation type stuff. Artist Underground, Central Park, Mac-Man Returns. Kind of mysterious. I like the ones where you don't really... Oh, here we go. I found one. Boom, the Flat Earth Society, back in 1996, and that's all the rage these days. We've never talked about Flat Earth on the show. I hate Flat Earth. I don't like I don't like any of that stuff. I hate those people. I don't hate them, but I've tried to avoid it for as long as possible, but maybe we'll do Flat Earth today. The Kooks Museum, and we've looked at Kook to Cook, which is a cooking show on YouTube, so maybe that's a museum of that could be interesting. And that's also possibly a racial slur? I'm not sure. You never know with these sites what you're gonna find. Last week we found all kinds of weird stuff. A website called Fetish that was not nasty or sexual in any way, but that's what it was called. And so there's Ask Dr. Science. I think I've also looked at that too. Car Talk. Oh yeah. The classic NPR radio show Car Talk with Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers. I think the old Car Talk show is definitely an inspiration for the Cool Stream. I would love to do the credits they used to do with all the names that were all the funny names, like the funny names. Maybe some were on here. I don't remember any of them. Hey, would you blow me? Yes, and one of them did die. I believe it was Clack. I believe Clack died. R.I.P. Clack. But I can't even say that without laughing. Oh, they're good guys, and they did give some good advice to people. Everyone needs advice for their car, including myself. So Car Talk is up there. Ask Dr. Science, I think, is another NPR-related thing from the old show Science Friday with Ira Flato. You can go down all of the old NPR shows. Salute to Clack. What's another one? There was the one that used to come on in the middle of the day. I can't remember the guy's name, but good show, just talking about shows that I can't remember any of the names. Why not get into a cool site? That's why we're here. So let's just do Lost Elvis Diaries. Alright, if you got any suggestions, anything you gotta see. Oh! Here we go. Strange Case of the Lost Diaries of Elvis. The Lost Elvis Diaries. Good Lord. An online mystery. Alright, so another online game that you have to play through your web browser. These were very popular in 1996. We covered one, President 96, and this is another one. This is the Lost Elvis Diaries. Something funny is going on. Reporter Jeff Parrish is hot on the trail of Elvis Presley's legendary lost journals. But are they for real? Or is it all a Don't Be Cruel hoax? That's a reference to one of his songs. Find out on this tale of blue suede and bullets, greed and grease. Oh no! That doesn't sound good. Chapter 1, we got all kinds of chapters, all the way through chapter 16. And so Ken Welch. Illustration appears by Greg Cravens. I'm just going to do the credits up top. And thanks to Ken Welch for World Wide Web and HTML assistance. Did a great job coding this here website. Chapter 1, The Letter of Elvis's The Lost Diary of Elvis. Chapter 1. We're going to go through all 16 chapters in an hour. I'm going to speed read through these. As I stood in the phone booth, I need some Elvis kind of music or something different than this music. Okay, this will work. As I stood in the phone booth at the corner of 4th and Vance, and I'm presuming that's somewhere in Memphis, the rain ominously tapping on the roof above my head. I began to wonder just what I was getting myself into. It had all started that morning as I sat in the office in the Metro room of the Memphis Globe, which I guess is a newspaper, sort of like the Daily Globe of Spider-Man. Not really a joke, just when I see these things pop out, I gotta throw in the reference there for all the nerds. I don't think Elvis is actually dead. Yeah, I think so. Real, or is a nothing but a hound dog hoax? That's a good punch up there, I gotta say that. I'm gonna throw out one of these, and I can't find it, because I don't know what I'm looking for.
Thank you, Beer Horse.
There we go. Okay. The nameplate on the desk read Jefferson Parish Reporter. Trixie, the office secretary, popped her gum as she tossed the thick stack of morning mail in my direction. So anytime you've got a story about a newspaper, you've always got the office secretary. She's always chewing on her gum, chewing out the rhythm on her bubble gum. And usually her name is Trixie. It's kind of a sexist depiction of women in the workforce. This is 1998, actually. Okay, so here we go. At first glance, the pile appeared to contain nothing out of the ordinary. Just the usual assortment of press releases and city council schedules. I was about ready to dump the whole batch in the trash. Okay, kind of gross. When one letter caught my eye. It's a pink envelope, so bright it almost glowed, and the face on the stamp was a familiar one. Elvis Presley. As I tore the envelope open, I noticed that there was no return address. I wondered. Trixie. I ripped the envelope open and found inside what looked like an old-fashioned ransom note. Words cut out and pasted to a piece of paper to form a message. only the words were handwritten and obviously by the same person. The words were cut out, pasted onto a piece of paper, but the words were handwritten and obviously by the same person. It's kind of weird that they took the trouble to do that, but maybe this is part of his lost journal. It looks like whoever put this little love note together wasn't playing with a full deck. Okay, now what does that mean? They weren't playing with a full deck. Were they doing gaffos and facos? Doing card tricks? I proceeded to read, I have the Lost Elvis diaries. If you are interested, they can be yours for a price. There's always a price when they're doing ransom stuff. Go to the phone booth at the corner of 4th and Vance at 10 p.m. January 8th. You will receive a call. Have a nice day. So, the Elvis diaries. I'd heard the rumors of their existence. The story had it that Elvis kept a journal since he was in elementary school. As far as I knew, though, they were just that, rumors. Maybe this was a hoax like those Hitler diaries some crackpot tried to palm off on that German magazine some years back. Alright. But, hoax or not, I have to admit I was intrigued. The truth is, I needed a good story and needed it real bad. Of course, reporters are always in need of a good story. They'll just print anything these days, even if it's not true, especially if it's about our president. Recently, I'd been suffering from what might be called a receding byline. It's kind of funny. So the byline is a thing in the newspaper. Okay. My last 3 story ideas hadn't panned out, and the last one that actually got published, The 8 Faces of Earl, was a major disappointment. It was the story of Earl Buskin, a man who had 8 distinct personalities, all of them, unfortunately, incredibly boring. Oh, it's too bad. Just making fun of a guy who's got a mental illness. So, if the Elvis diaries really did exist, I could get my hands on them, I might just have the story of the century. That's unfortunate. I decided to do some checking on my own to see what I could find about the so-called Elvis diaries. I jumped in my car and headed for the library. Not mentioning to anyone at work what I was onto. This is really long. Let's see. Elvis diaries were a big mystery. Someone claimed to have them. Ah, here we go. So we're going to fast forward till he meets someone, and we've already got a racist caricature of it says here, a tamale vendor. And, okay, so we're not going to read that. And then now they have a guy with a German accent. And that's okay, we can make fun of German people, because they're white guys, and I have a little bit of that in my ancestry. So, we're going to make fun of this German guy. We're going to skip right over this other one. Hello? Hello, came the reply. He's talking into the phone, which is a thing not a lot of people do these days. Usually they text. Hello, came the reply in a voice that bore distinctive traces of a German accent. Well, you are interested in what I have to sell. Now, wait a minute, pal. I'm going to need a little more info. And he's really grilling him as a reporter. He's trying to get the facts straight. Just what exactly are you selling? I have the diaries, he answered. What years? That's good to know. 1945 and on, he replied. I grew dizzy for a moment. Whoa. 1945? That was during the Great War. The second one, I think. If this creep was telling the truth, he had the whole shebang. How much do you want? I asked. 50,000, he said with a dead coolness. It's pretty fitting for the show. There's no way Elvis's diaries could be the story of the century. Maybe for a crazy Elvis fan, what he ought to do, get the diaries and sell them for $1 million damn bucks. And that's another thing, how much are these diaries going to cost? I mean, those could go, even in 96? Whew, this could go for a pretty penny. We know he's a reporter who doesn't make a lot of money. So what's going to happen here? He grew dizzy because this guy has the whole shebang. How much do you want? 50,000, he said, with a dead... Okay, and I already read that part, so... A bunch of money. Getting mixed up here. I wasn't quite ready for this. I had purposely not told Jasper Wilcox. Good name there. And we gotta adjust 50K for the inflation, so that's $1 million damn dollars. Holy crap. The Globe's publisher, Jasper Wilcox. So that's his publisher, editor. He told him about the letter and was not ready to strike a deal. Questions raced through my mind. Were the diaries real? Why did he call me? Would I have to get a purchase order? I would think so. For an order like that? Pay a ransom note? Needed more time and decided to try an age-old ploy. Need more time. Okay. Sure, no problem, the German said. He fell for it. I will call you back. It's a pretty good ploy he did there. When? I asked. When is convenient for you? That's kind of a vampire voice. Now, I was in a real bind. He had given me more time, but now I needed more time to think about how much more time I needed. I hate being in that scenario. Happens to me quite a bit. I need more time, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what the hell is going on. Whoa, Turbo's in the mix. Our sole moderator for the stream. He's here. He'll be here for a little bit. He'll pop out. Okay, so right about to end this exciting chapter of the the strange case of Elvis's lost diaries. Okay, we'll call you back tomorrow night. Same time, same place, the voice said. I breathed a sigh of relief. All right, I said. My hand was shaking when I hung up the phone. Suddenly, I heard the tapping of the rain on the roof again, and then the racist guy stuff. So I'm gonna do that. We can all imagine an alternate history in which newspapers mostly ignored 9/11 because the Elvis diaries were found the day before. That's right. Everybody behave. Austin Power. What up? It's out of control. Because we're reading about... And this is fake. Okay, and this time I'm one step ahead of this cool site. I've not tricked myself into believing this is a real thing. So if you want to check that out, you can read the rest of that. I don't think I'm going to read the rest. It did not really rope me into it. And... it's just an online mystery. It's just someone's little fanfic. It's by Barry Willis. So that's kind of cool. Good first start, I think, to the cool sites from internet's past. All right, what's next? I've got a couple that I like here, but we're gonna... Anybody else got anything they want to look at on the thing? This is a new character that I'm doing. Anybody want to look at something on the internet? Alright, we got Nash Bridges' Exploding Mac, Virtual Magistrate. Alright, we've got a couple of requests for that, and let's see what that is. Could be some weird English thing. I think English still has magistrates. VMag has moved. Alright. Welcome, the online discussion area. Please join in the discussion on how to use, improve, and comment on the virtual magistrate process. Now, what is that? The virtual magistrate is a specialized online arbitration and fact-finding system for disputes involving users of online systems, those who claim to be harmed by wrongful messages, and system operators, mods in this case, cyberspace. So this sounds like something we could use here for when we get shadow banned. Someone to say, no, you were wrongly banned, and the stuff that you said was not against our terms. I think we need this. We need the virtual magistrate here in 2019. And the following organizations are responsible for the operation of the virtual magistrate: the Cyberspace Law Institute. We've got the American Arbitration Association, the Center for Information Law and Policy, the National Center for Automated Information Research. Services of the virtual magistrate will be provided to computer networks anywhere in the world so long as the interested parties agree to participate. So that's consensual, that's good. Yeah, so this was made on Microsoft Word. New cases, so they got a couple cases here. The dispute submission via web form and email. The current docket. What's on the docket? It's kind of a thing I like to say. The virtual magistrate concept paper, FAQ. Gotta have that. Some press releases. You got the Ombuds office. I wonder what goes down there. The bud, you know. So let's see what cases they've decided on. We've got one docket. Docket number 96 of May 8th, 1996. And let's open up the case, and we need a little gavel sound. And let's see if I can do something in here. And this is in the virtual magistrate. This is the case of tyranny and email America. And we hereby open the court of the virtual magistrate. I'll bring the court to order. I'll have order. Damn it. Everybody shut up. The case of tyranny and email America. And presiding, we have Magistrate N.M. Norton. And that's Jim Norton's brother. And here we go on the docket here. We have the complaint. Everyone ready to hear the complaint? We've got the online discussion groups. We're going to tab that over. Sounds interesting. Complaint number 1 to petitioning I, the virtual magistrate, who have and hold all powers in the judiciary court, the virtual court. Here, it's been decided upon that I will preside over the court. And I have all the power. So, complaint number 1, petition to me. James E. Tierney of Lisbon Falls, Maine. And there's his phone number, maybe, or something. You hereby petition and complain against Email Correspondent Corp, Email America Corp, excuse me, and they're over in LA, over off the 405. With respect for a certain posting. So, do you hereby claim that Email America didn't like one of your posts? Mr. Tierney of Lisbon Falls, you hereby petition I, the virtual magistrate, to immediately remove from the Respondent America Online the advertisement posted by Respondent Email America, the Respondent Email America Corps of LA, and attached to this position as Exhibit A. Here we go. Over here to your left, we have Exhibit A. The advertisement, and you say here, Mr. Tierney, that the advertisement should be removed because it is against public policy, poses a potential invasion of your privacy, and millions of other users of the internet, and it's deceptive also. And do you swear on this Bible, this e-Bible that I have here? Do you swear by the old gods and the new on this e-Bible? Here we have Exhibit A. And I will read to you, and now I'm playing the prosecuting attorney. I, Sir Virtual Magistrate, would like to present Exhibit A, and my client, Mr. Tierney, of this email address, of the special offer that he got on AOL. And here it is. Imagine advertising your product or service to over 100,000 people per hour for only your connect time charges. Email America Corp, and this is their ad. Can you believe this ad, folks? People of the jury. And they continued on in this ad of this email spam, is what we're calling it. We'd like to present Exhibit A spam email. So Email America Corp specializes in providing bulk email lists for your advertising use. Over the past year, we have been able to develop a list of over 20 million email addresses covering the internet. And these are false claims. We don't have any evidence of the list. This is fraudulent. They're going to give us these email lists. People of the jury, consider this. And my defendant, my client here, disagrees with this. So it continues on in Exhibit A. The list is compiled on computer disks in plain ASCII text format. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Doesn't seem secure to me, but I'm just a prosecutor. Don't know anything about this stuff. But my job here on this day, in the eyes of the internet gods, the virtual magistrate, I'm trying to argue for my client. And do I have to read all of this damn Exhibit A? And it's not that much longer. And I'm the judge now. It's not that much longer. Continue reading Exhibit A, because I'm the judge and I need to know this stuff. Yes, sir. I will do so forthwith. All right. Continuing Exhibit A, we have to know all the facts here, folks. Using simple text, I'm continuing to read here because I'm in the courtroom. Using simple text edit routines, you can extract the email addresses and import them into your address book. And we all of us here in the jury, we have address books, so you know how that goes. This saves you time by not having to type the addresses into the address book. It's a pain in the neck. The email addresses come with the user's name and date online. Niche marketers can use the addresses by simply prefacing the subject heading or the ad itself, such as for New York residents only, quote unquote. I'm doing the quote fingers there. This works extremely well, is what they claim. Can you believe that? The email and the judge's now order. That's hypothesis. What is it called when they do that? Conjecture. And the other guy says sustained. I've got the court notes here on a separate page. That's what I'm reading. Okay, sorry. I'll continue Exhibit A. We have developed this list for a variety of advertising projects with a great deal of success and have to date seen an 18% response rate. This will, of course, vary depending on the product or service offered. It is almost impossible to find another form of advertising that generates such a high response rate. By sending your messages during the periods of slow online use, avoid early evenings, because that's when everyone's online, everyone's extremely online, dialing into their dial-up. People of the jury, you know this to be true. Our internet is being throttled, but that's for another case. That should be on the next docket. You can send over 100,000 ads for the price of 10 first-class letters written by U.S. mail. Nothing compares. We are offering you 5 million of these same addresses in an easy-to-use plain ASCII text format for only $99. That's ridiculous, people of the jury. Consider this. This is a scam. And it says here that you use a word processor or a DOS editor, and they'll give you 100,000 ads. So you just fill in all your information, phone, your fax, delivery, and then you check mark if you want 10 million, 15 million, or 20 million addresses in the plain ASCII format. They have large quantities available. And I claim to you here today, virtual magistrate, that Exhibit A should be removed from the System of America Online. On its face, the advertisement seeks to induce readers to send $99 to Email America Corp. Promises to send in 5 million email addresses in a form that can be used by advertisers to send bulk mailings to millions of internet users. Petitioner has deliberately conducted no investigation as to the merits of this advertising or indeed to ascertain whether or not Email America Corp even exists. The listed address and phone number. And I've been to that address and my investigators can prove to you with more evidence that it does not exist. The advertisement's a violation of privacy. What do you say, Judge? We plead with you to remove the post. Okay, let me go into my chambers and make the final decision. I, the virtual magistrate, have accepted your complaint and have requested America Online without objection to remove the post. They made the decision to delay the permit adequate time for AOL to permit and submit a response. AOL responded, and I'm going to tell you what they said. And Junk email. 4:20 p.m. This is exciting stuff. Decision. AOL should remove the stuff. We hate it. End of decision. And when I have a follow-up, I will let you know if I hear back from America Online. That's pretty crazy. The virtual magistrate. There's the web form. So you could submit any of your complaints of both sides, and a judge would decide what happens. So I'm going to submit something. It's 3:27. That's when it happened, and it happened on Twitter. What did the incident and dispute involved? Censorship. I was shadow banned by Jack himself for posting saying that he has a stinky ass. What do you want? $1 million. Alright, let's submit. Alright, our submission has gone through. Okay. What's next? What do we got next? I know for a fact that Happy Puppy is funny. Macman returns. That was pretty good. Doing some LARPing as an entire courtroom. Hope people liked that. I have no improv training, by the way, so this is just all from off the top of the dome. Doing all the voices and stuff. It's just me. Got nobody else in the studio. I'm solo today. Okay. Got a couple of other things on the list. Central Park. Macman returns. Digital Domain. There's another one up. Oh, Culture Zone. I'm gonna check that one out. I love any chance I can get a little snap of culture. Okay. Yes, I think I'd looked through a lot of these. So this is the Culture Zone. It's an oasis for hitchhikers on the Information Highway. And they're proud to announce our first issue with an original soundtrack. I actually have the soundtrack here. I'm playing it right now. Alright, Fashion Police. Who is under arrest? The sightings you're about to witness are real. They have not been staged. The faces have been altered to protect the guilty. And they have gone through the virtual magistrate, and they're going to e-prison. Websites are so ugly. Yuck. So we thought that was normal back then? Yes, this, we didn't really know much better. We didn't know no better. Alright, so we got a fashion violation. So this is a very Law and Order themed show today. And there's a dog in the studio. What is that? What's happening? A fashion violation on Hollywood and Vine. What can we say? What can we say? This is why we walk the streets. Time warp and a tight squeeze. So that's kind of mean to make fun of this random person. Don't really see anything wrong with what they're wearing. Okay, so let's go next. Let's see what's another fashion violation. Colorblind. Oh no. Hair abuse and time warp. Those are their violations. Hollywood and Vine. Can't really see very well with these pictures. Kind of an interesting shirt. Do not send cash. Another fashion violation. Shut up! Hey, stop it! Okay, don't bring your dog to work, folks. He's barking at the HR guy. You're going to hear about that on Monday. Next Monday when my boss comes in. Hollywood and Vine, obviously visiting from the Berkeley area. Oh, that's a big fail. Colorblind, hair abuse, and a time warp. It looks kind of like Jim Krasinski. And it's not going to mention the big gulps that they're drinking. And there's some of those shoes. Sort of clog type shoes. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything too wrong. Another fashion violation. Okay, that jacket's a little weird. But again, the picture, I can't really tell what's happening here. And another really big on the colorblind and the time warp. So fashion police. We're gonna lock them up for having bad fashion. And they should lock me up because my internet's not loading the page. You'd think this page is so... Okay, here we go. We got the Santa Monica Promenade. Love those socks. Francine. Hair abuse. Really? That's the only... Oh, seasonal misconduct. Okay. Because I guess it's cold outside and they got shorts on. Alright, so that's pretty good. The culture zone. Let's see what else is on the culture zone. We got the fairy tale fashion layout and summer city chic. Off the deep end, latest swimwear. Fashion and food meet design. That sounds good. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm getting kind of hungry. Pull up the tune on the latest CD. What's that one about? This is the Wailing Highway Music and Trends. They've also got some film and some art. Artists and their work. Smokin' Joe's Garage. Is this Frank Zappa? Customers not allowed in the garage. Cars enter this way and the little doggy's got a wrench. That's kind of cute. Hey, thanks for stopping by Smokin' Joe's Garage. Here's a tune-up of some of the coolest new CDs out there. Oh, and thanks to Chris Walker for checking out the rattle in George Clinton's new car. And speaking of that, maybe we'll have to go check out Car Talk after this. See what that rattle's about. And Melissa Farmer for brushing up on her late model automotive repair by checking out Gus and Southern Culture. You guys are tops. Joe! We got George Clinton's greatest funkin' hints. Greatest funkin' hits. People have mostly checked out, so no one's gonna know that I made a big gaffe there. What the funk is this? See, I was gearing up to say that line. What the funk is this? Grandmaster of Funk, and that's Turbo's favorite musical artist. Oh, uh-oh. Got Midwestern Thug. Heard that. That's too bad. Never gonna live that one down. The greatest funkin' hints. What is this? The game facts for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Ow! Clipping that gaff. It's a fako and a gaffo. That's what the funk this CD is a treasure chest of funk. And this is some cobweb funk too. The featured tunes are new remixes of the chart busters from the 70s to the mid-80s. Breathing new life into the funk classics are the talents of Coolio, Ice Cube, Digital Underground, and Vanessa Williams. That sounds pretty good. Can't listen to it. I don't want to get in trouble. So, we got our next guy is Gus. And is this the guy from the Netflix show Love? So Gus is one of those monosyllabic one-name guys like Beck or Prince, or guess what? He's just about as pretentious as either of those cats. Check this quote from the official Gus bio. I hate singer-songwriters, even though I tote an acoustic guitar, I'm not one of them. He sniffs. So he's got a cold. He doesn't like singer-songwriters, but he's got a guitar, and I'm assuming he's got music on this album, so I'm assuming that he writes the songs. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe somebody else writes the songs. George Clanton. He's a sniffly guy from Seattle. Gus. Looks like kind of a downer, this album cover. He's got the wristwatch over his sleeve, which that's a fashion. Get the fashion police on this guy. This is a guy who moved to Seattle in '95. Gee, he sure must loathe those guys. So Gus was produced by Eric Rossi of Tori Amos fame and incorporates Gus' popular influences, folk, Cat Stevens, and metal, Iron Maiden. What a mix! Yep, that sounds pretty awful. And yes, this guy is all over the road. Metal, feedback, distortion, strings, all part of Gus' vocabulary. Track 2, Tomorrow Man, is a conspicuous David Bowie knockoff. Wow, really slamming this guy for knocking off David Bowie. The Bowie reference is why it's enjoyable. I privately speculate that this will be the first single to be tossed your radio's way. The following track, Day's Pay, is more typically Gus, dark and moody, but with kazoo-like toots punctuating the background. Okay, that sounds pretty bad as well. And Big Wheel shows off more David Bowie-esque vibrato, but turns into a tasty, churning tirade. Okay, so he starts off with a nice David Bowie vibrato and then starts into a big tirade. My polar influence is Santa Claus. Okay, I have to figure out what that joke means, and maybe I'll get it. That's one of those deep beer horse jokes there. It takes a second to sink in. My polar influence is Santa Claus. Maybe he's reading a little bit further down. Alright, we're just going to jump straight into Southern culture on the skids. Shoot! If you ain't never arrived at the racetrack fueled on Miller, talking about Dennis Miller, your girlfriend sporting the best beehive your Aunt Betty ever done, or yelled into the sticky night air, the hot wind carrying the track dirt so fresh it fertilized your lungs, then you probably never heard of Southern culture on the skids, baby. Believe I have, but can't really think of one of their hit songs. They've got a lot of good influences. Johnny Cash, Come On Baby Take a Ride With Me, is accented by Huff's clear, simple harmonies. That sounds good. Maybe I'll check that out. Alright, so we're talking about Smokin' Joe's Garage. It's talking about Gus's polar influences. Damn it. Okay, I missed that. Gus's polar influences. Yeah. So I was a little bit further ahead than that joke. It really is a good joke. Could be influenced by penguins too, from the Budweiser commercial. And that's 96 reference for you. Alright, so we're talking about the Smokin' Joe's Garage, so we gotta hit up Car Talk, and then I think maybe we'll go to Happy Puppy. So that one's pretty weird. Unless anyone else got any requests. Not doing Flat Earth Society, I've decided that. Kook's Museum could be good. Alt Culture and Big Hair. Maybe we'll just blaze through these. There we go. Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers. We got trivia. Did you take the survey? Let's see. What's the daily trivia? And the tools map is not working. Talk to Car Talk classifies virtually useful data. Shameless commerce. Car Talk 101. What's new? Attention AOL users, due to some recent problems with the AOL web browser, we strongly advise that you use either Netscape or Internet Explorer when browsing cartalk.com. So we're in luck. We're using Netscape. Got it loaded up on our Windows 98 machine. The Passover postcard, the Earth Day postcard, Ask Tom and Ray, the latest mailbag. Man, do we have some wacky mail. These guys are pretty funny. Tommy loves to read it, and I believe Tommy, that's the dead one. Attentiveness and channeling. More on morons and idiots. Men in need of softer underwear. Final word. A test from your friendly mechanic. Cell phones in the third world report from Santiago. Nutscrape Navigator. Dick Bruno sent the following letter. Response sent from mail@cartalk.com. And here's a boss button. What is this? What? Oh man, I want to check out the boss. You know, the famous boss button where your boss is looking. You're over at cartalk.com. You're wanting to check out what Click and Clack are up to. And your boss comes over and is like, what are you doing? Looks like you're reading a letter on the internet, on the World Wide Web. So you click that button and he pulls up a spreadsheet. So he has no idea. Okay, we're going to go through this one real quick, and then we're going to jump into another website. There's just so many good ones. But we had to hit up Car Talk. Okay, so Dear Tom and Ray, I would like to suggest a solution to the problem of tight briefs, lest you think I come from Upper Snobovia. I grew up in Revere, Mass. When I reached an age, and maybe I should do a mass hole kind of accent, Massachusetts guy. I don't think I'm going to try that one. Maybe someday I can try that. When I reached an age some call mature, my wife prefers the term al dente, I tossed my jockey shorts. My efforts to find comfort in boxers have been long and painful. I thought silk was the answer to my dreams. Okay, different kind of dream there. With silk underwear on. It really does feel as though you were wearing nothing at all. Unfortunately, silk boxers are not made to fit the pasta-induced appendage Nana called my caboose. He's talking about his ass. My solution comes from that mecca of the Northwest. Nordstrom's. They make a cotton boxer made to fit the Italian-American male. The waistband is fabric. The waistband is fabric enclosed and even has 2 buttons to allow for that extra helping of fettuccine Alfredo. Even the designs are sufficiently masculine in case you are caught with your pants down, an event that periodically occurs on Car Talk. Love you both, Dick Bruno. Okay, so so you can figure out what he's talking about there. I don't want to get too nasty on the show, but okay. All right, so we're slowly running out of time. I think we're gonna just do. There's so many cool sites. So many. I gotta check out Kook's Museum. Just gonna peek into that one. The Kook's Museum open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Heaven, Earth, and Hell in Portland, Oregon. That sounds pretty cool. Kook's Museum. And so you are here in the Kook's Museum. The Conspiracy Corridor. Okay, so that sounds like right up our alley. On the cool stream, we love conspiracies. Who really killed John Lennon? The War in Heaven, Armageddon Talk. New York Blackout was staged solely for the purpose of observing and controlling George Dahl. We have Terry Smith, plaintiff cyborg. That's kind of cool. Conspiracy website. This action-packed site is brought to you by the authors of the book, The 50 Greatest Conspiracies of All Time. Okay, so this is a real museum? Or is this a internet museum? We'll never know. We'll check it out later. The Kook's Museum. Okay, so that was worth it. Macman Returns Cocktail. This one's just called Cocktail, nothing else. Blazing through at the very end of the show. It's kind of cool. The Black Velvet. Been accused of lacking creativity come St. Paddy's Day, and it's true. Without fail, you will find us at a decidedly non-Irish pub with a black velvet in hand. Black velvet, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Let's check out the current cocktails. That's the current cocktails, and this is at hotwire.com/cocktail. Wow. It's kind of cool. Is this the guy from Hellboy? It's like a freaking Guillermo del Toro. RGB Gallery. Classic comics meets VR in a futuristic urban narrative. Dendrite construct in RGB Gallery. Sounds kind of cool. Why the fuss over Java? Well, it helps me wake up in the morning. It's kind of cool. Hotwire.com. Sounds familiar, like something I've looked at before. Just an internet website with all kinds of stuff. You got WebMonkey. other stuff. Dream Jobs. Synapse. Okay. Thoroughly confused by it. I want to check out the RGB gallery. Enter the exhibit. Oh no. This exhibit requires a browser that supports frames. Don't miss the excitement. Oh crap. Hotwire is a travel site. Okay. They've got Dream Jobs, they've got WebMonkey, Build the Web, Web 101, Learn the Web, RGB RGB calories, that's what I'm about to get into when I make my dinner. Dive into this elaborate labyrinth. That's a tongue twister. A meditation on the Mac interface. Turbo might be interested in this. So we don't have frames, we can't see this. It's not something we could see. This is from Wired Digital, offers Hotwired, Wired News, Hotbot, Wired Magazine, Online, Suck, Livewired, Cocktail, The Rough Guide, and Newsbot. Love a good interface. So we checked out Cocktail. Here's a different one, Cocktail Time. What about Suck? What is that? www, and that could be bad, suck.com. Here we go. Speaking of a fake presidential election, that was from the last stream in reference to President 96, which was a presidential simulation game that was on the web. No one's ever heard of it. No one's ever heard since of what this thing was, except it did originate the current conservative movement with our friend Robert Libby, who was the architect of Donald Trump. We learned that last show. Anyway, speaking of that, there's the movie Primary Colors, which was about a presidential president, starring a famous actor. Okay. Nothing Hollywood creates could ever hope to compete with recent putatively actual mirror-ceilinged Oval Office shenanigans, especially with the far more eerily prognosticated Wag the Dog out there. The insulated biodome, they're not going to reference, are they referencing a movie there? They didn't put that in italics. Pauly Shore movie, Biodome. The recent insulated biodome of Hollywood has been buzzing about a bit on PC. The major scuttlebutt seems to revolve around the complaint that, perhaps not so surprisingly, in this day where truth isn't just stranger than fiction, it's more trite. Okay. This is suck.com. This really sucks. I don't know what they're talking about. But Primary Colors once thought that that could be something, though we were a bit concerned as to how the overrated Roman à Clef would transform to the big screen. Specifically, we'd heard casting rumors that worried us. Joe Pesci as Orlando Ozio, the Mario Cuomo character, or perennially unemployed ex-gov Jerry Brown as well. Perennial unemployed ex-governor Jerry Brown. And Dirk Diggler's prosthetic attachment as the diminutive Stephanopoulos. A bit much, no? It's kind of funny. Thankfully, none of these rumors turned out to be true. Alright, that's all very funny and entertaining. So, we're going to end the show with Happy Puppy. This is a cool site, and these are all cool sites from the day from 1996 for the month of April. And that's over at cool.infini.net on the Internet Archive. And you check out here something we're not going to click on, Flat Earth Society. No. It's well-trod territory. It's humor that truly stands the test of time about the movie Primary Colors. I think the best thing that came out of that, I think, was that Old Dirty Bastard song. And there were some other people on that song too. I think that's from that movie. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Wait, I have to look it up. In a separate tab, okay.
With rye, since we're Jewish. Rye's pretty good.
Sorry about that. Bullworth. Is that the one? Stars Halle Berry, Warren Beatty. Okay, so I was thinking of Bullworth. It's a political satire comedy film from 1998. Co-produced, directed by, and starring Warren Beatty. And that has the famous song in it. It's got Halle Berry and Don Cheadle and Oliver Platt. Music by Ennio Morricone. Whoa, that's kind of cool. The movie they're talking about is Primary Colors. I've got a separate wiki open. And now that's taken me to... okay, never mind. Primary Colors film. And that's John Travolta as the Prez. Directed by Mike Nichols. Pretty cool. Billy Bob Thornton. Sounds like something I would love to see. I'd love to see that movie. Alright. Happy Puppy. New stuff at Happy Puppy. Gotta have it. Goods and goodies. Free games for a year. Let James Bond take you to Jamaica. 250 Scrabble CDs. Netre the Regandi now. What the hell is that? Take home the ultimate gaming machine by Compaq. Oh yeah, so we got a lot of gamers out here. There's a bunch of other stuff on here. There's Skynet cheats. There's Toonstruck walkthrough. SimCity 2000 hints. So it'll give you the codes and stuff for making the big tornado come and smash your city. Multiplayer online gaming. Happy Puppy's Backyard. New PC demos. Sizzling up the charts. You had Tomb Raider, FIFA Soccer 97. Does anyone else think that Donald J. Trump and Don Cheadle should switch names and Twitch names? Macintosh demos gnaw on these savory bones. The Mark Shander Show. Guest host is a 16-bit sound card. Find out what type of sound card is the best for you. And here we've got some screensavers, game experts, PC games. You got the Xenophage FAQ, InfoSeek Guide. Love these old 90s graphics here. And I'm trying to zoom in, check out these little illustrations. These are kind of cool. Which are 2 million monthly users. Email Curtis Geisen at attitude.net. I want to check out the game sounds. The Mark Shander Show. This show's guest, and this is the original podcast, was the Mark Shander Show. Internet's own real audio archive. Can we play that? Whoa. I don't know. Can't find it. The Mark Shander Show. That would be kind of cool. To listen to this old podcast from 1996, because they had a guest host by Lori Yates from the Puppy Press. It's all about the holiday shopping season back in 1996. It's all about gaming. The Computer Fun Shop Radio Show. Return of Phoenix computer journalists Scott Craven and David Hoy. Would love to hear that. Computer Fun Segment 1. Please give me a file, baby. No. Alright. Well, that'd be cool. Okay. So we did that. We checked out. We're going to take home the ultimate gaming machine. Alright, here we go. We all need a good gaming machine. You need a good gamer rig. And so the ultimate gaming machine is the Compaq Presario 8702 Ultimate Multimedia Computer, babe. Whoa. For the high-tech audiophile with a penchant for games, creativity, and surfing the net. And I've got all three of those things. That's me. Love to surf the net. The Compaq Presario 8702 comes loaded with advanced features like Power VR arcade 3D graphics, which provide true-to-life arcade quality 3D graphics. It's kind of interesting. Power VR. I guess that's just what they called it. True high-fidelity, ground-shaking, breathtaking stereo sound with JBL Pro premium speakers. Yeah, could blast some Gus tunes on those speakers. Remember that guy, Gus, from the last website? Outstanding power and performance with a Pentium 166 megahertz processor, 24 megabytes of RAM, 8x CD-ROM drive, and 2.5 gigabyte hard drive. Whoa! Holy moly. That's a pretty big hard drive for 96? Damn, that's a hell of a rig. Gus sniffs a lot. He's up there in Seattle. It gets cold. Or he could be the only fiend on the block with an autographed gold master CD of Quake. Quake got you down deeper into any game that you want it to be? If so, there is a path to the light. The Happy Puppy Game Guide to Quake has the only 3D maps on the market. So cool, in fact, that Jay Wilbur of ID called them awesome. It's so cool that he called them awesome. I want to know more about this gamer rig. Compaq Presario 8702. Should we go to compaq.com? We might have to peek behind the scenes in order to get there. Alright, screw it. We're going to check out the Compaq. And I've already lost the previous page, so I can't go back and see. The 8702. Got about a 2.1 gigabyte hard drive. Holy crap. That's insane. I don't think I had... Okay, trying to check out compaq.com. Here we go. 90s, baby. The 8702 is what we're looking for. The Compaq Presario. And here's the first snapshot we have. Whoa! That's cool as hell. Alright, we're gonna check out this computer. Check out this rig. Be confirmed as a fake gamer. This guy, I think it's called ID software. Oh crap. Damn it. Well, I wasn't doing too much gaming except for SimCity back in those days. Welcome to Compaq Online. Check out the job listings. World Putting Championship winner announced. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna check out the product line, please. Whoa! Now this is cool. This is some good design right here. Okay, well, and I've never played a game on the stream, so never claimed to be a true gamer. Not once in my life. Okay? I love this website. Whoa! Damn, look at that crystal ball a-spinning. Desktop Pro 6000. We got monitors, operating system, the desktop warranty. Enterprise computing. What is this, Star Trek? Portable products. What kind of portable rigs? Oh, baby, look at that. We got the Armada 1100. We got the Armada 4100. We got the LTE 5000. These are some powerful rigs, folks. State-of-the-art performance. And I got a movie on Shockwave. Is that still supported? Get the lowdown on all the stuff. Ooh, that's sleek. That kind of looks like my computer. View and Shockwave. Let's see what it pulls up here. Doing a little bit of, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Oop. Boom, boom, boom. Is there anything larger than a terabyte? Well, we got teraflop. We got a gigaflop. We got all the flops. I think that's the next one up, as it goes from flip to flop. All right, the fine print. Let's check the specs for these desktops. I don't see what we're looking for here. The tech corner. What's 1,000 terabyte? It's a petabyte. It's called 2 terabytes. Alright, so there's intelligent desktop PCs, Compaq. Enterprise Computing Group. That's exciting stuff. Some old computers. Don't need to see that. Oh, here we go. Presario family. Okay, go. Computer, and we're getting a crawl time, and it's redirecting to an exe file for some reason. Some old school stuff. All right, so we checked out Compaq. That was pretty cool. Just about any old thing you type into this damn archive, you get something cool. That's what we like to see on the Cool Stream. Presents cool sites from internet's past. We didn't find anything as groundbreaking. Papa's back, has dinner. I was told I could only go for an hour. It's been an hour 10. And perhaps we have time for one more site for our friend Poff, because he's got dinner. Let's check out Big Hair, and then we're really going to end the show. We're going to get in big trouble if we go any longer. Texas Big Hair. StyleTexas.net. The Big Hair Internet magazine, where you see dramatic Texans creating big style at home and in the salon. Enter the world of Big Hair. Strahd is here. Can't stay on much longer. So we don't have any pics. All broken links. And we don't have the Big Hair. Dallas.net. That'd be interesting. Just search for all archive pages under Dallas.net. What? Nothing? 3,000. Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright, let's go to the oldest one. 96, November. I want to see some Big Hair, damn it. Okay, so this is Dallas Real Estate Network. Homes listed from 0 to $99,999 over on 24 Forest Oaks Drive. 1.1 acres rolling treed lot in River Oaks 2. Take 75 north past Allen to exit 36, go east to Meandering Way, turn left, then first left on Forest Oaks Court, then right on Forest Oaks Drive, cul-de-sac lot, McKinney School District, offered at $89,500 by Joetta Russo of Henry S. Miller Realtor. Alright. Don't really know. Oh, here we go. Real Estate Network. Let's Realtor listings. This is Dallas.net. Alright, so I don't really know any of these. We got Dallas, got a couple different towns. Oh, let's get the big. We want some big ones. Here we got the 3-bed, 2-bath, 2 LA. Don't know what that means. 2-car garage. Gorgeous oversized creek lot with bridge to back of property. Trees galore. Award-winning Richardson Schools. Lots of updating and move-in condition. Amana refrigerator remains. Oh, sweet. You're going to need that. Amana refrigerator. Spacious kitchen with updated appliances. Security system with motion detectors. They're really ranting and raving about this. Outside lighting and some trees. Wood-burning fireplace, steam shower, much more. Great location with access to North Dallas Tollway and lots of shopping. Amanda. What's the deal with not listing square footage? That's a good question. 13112 Copenhill, 15.p. Not important when you're paying $100,000. Just kind of assume that you got a big old house. Is there flower mound? Let's see. I'm just taking directive from the chat now. We're on borrowed time, folks. Here we go. Louisville. Used to live around there around the time this page was up. I don't have any listings there. What? Now, if we went if we went ahead in time, maybe we could find something with some pics. Let's jump to 2000. March 1st. Oh yeah, we got the ADSL call today, the Dallas Internet. Okay, it's not what we were looking for. I got dial-up access, women's fashion. It's kind of cool. This is the catalog directory. Catalog.com. Who's always on the go and loves every minute of it. Best Scent 1999 Glammy Beauty Breakthrough by Mary Kay, and that's a pyramid scheme, folks. Don't buy or sell any of their nasty products. Land's End. Are we talking about the ice wall? Let's see what other jokes we make off of these. The Avon, another pyramid scheme. We hate those pyramid schemes. Maybe we'll do a pyramid stream, talk about some ancient aliens. No, never gonna do that. Oh, I see you mean. Is there a page of Louisville? What? Thought you meant near that last address, and I almost shit my pants. Careful there. Sports fanatics. Oh, Generation X. Oh, yeah. Let's see what Generation X stuff we got going on. Rosso Levanto Marble from Italy watch. I would like to buy that for $65.99. Oh, we got a diagnostic error. Pearl Granite from Brazil watch. It all happened some years ago in Salzburg, Austria. I would like to know more info about that. This is catalog.com. How did we get here? Oh. It's trying to take us to alpineforest.catalog.com. Whoops. We don't want the real thing. We want, oh, got all messed up. Alright, we've got too many damn tabs open. It's just too hard to do this. Am I insane? It's the Coupe Tour de Force. Okay, it's very confusing if you're watching this. These are all my tabs that are open. Okay, one more and then we're out of here, baby. One more. Royal Network. Curious about Exploding Mac. I think I want this song. I need something that's gonna get me. Ooh, yeah. One more. Okay. MacMan returns. Digital domain. We need something kind of fun. I think MacMan returns. We'll do it. I could go all night. Whoa! MacMan, free stuff. Oh, this page is lighting up. What? Now this is cool. This is the 5 Mach from Motorola. This is at xtalwind.net/tilde-trilight. 24-hour cool stream. No, thank you. Go insane. One of these days, I guess I could do a long one. That'd be kind of cool. Free stuff. MacMan. Fast links. Let's see what the MacMan is all about. Whoa! MacMan 3 from the beginning. We got the animated version. Inside. Oh, MacMan. Okay, so are we talking about Turbo again? Jesus. He's all over the place. It's the MacMan. We've got CMUG online. That's the Citrus Macintosh Users Group. MacMan. Whoa. Cult of Macintosh. MacMan 3. Trilight Computer Graphics. MacMan animated version. Graphics by Randy Hernandez. Holy crap. Wow, is that a xenomorph? Oh my word. War, no peace. Holy shit. Now this is cool. This is MacMan, baby. Here we go. Let's see what we're getting into. What kind of crazy crap is this? Remember some of these Mac sites. Oh, broken links all over the place. You hate to see that. The entire thing is just... Oh, man. Man, how the hell? It's just a big animated GIF. No peace? CMUG. The ultimate Macintosh. Not found. Okay, Twilight computer graphics. Please choose the platform. Pentium. Do we have Intel inside? I think so. That's what we're running here. We're running the NVIDIA discrete graphic. I don't know if that helps deciding where I'm going to go. Got the Intel Core i7 8th gen. Just kind of reading off my specs. Oh crap, nothing here. I got a dead end. Macman 3 from the beginning. Our saga begins in an icy cave millions of light years from Macman's home planet. The evil Krell has destroyed his species' claim to the planet for their own. Okay, we need some more dramatic music. I promise. Let's see if I can get some music real quick. Alright, okay, took me a minute to get some music. Our saga begins in an icy cave, millions of light years from Macman's home planet. The evil Krell has destroyed his species to claim the planet for their own, but Macman and his family escaped with all the information they needed to destroy the Krell, and maybe, just maybe, Macman could go home. Deep inside the cave, Macman found a sealed capsule with ancient computing devices put there by the former inhabitants 1 million eons ago. The energy emanating from them made him feel comfortable. There he is, Macman feeling comfortable. Finally, something cool on the show. Took me an hour and 20 minutes to find something. Macman saw right away that not only could he view past worlds, but he could communicate with other beings of similar technological stature. After eons of solitude, Macman had reason for hope. The comfortable grimace of Macman. Alright, what's next? Oh, the memories of a life once lived. Tell me about it, Macman. On a planet destroyed, the insidious Krell struck without warning, leaving Macman as the only survivor that could tell the story. In the next episode, you'll meet the Krell. They're horrible, evil, envious, murderous, insidious, and worst of all, they use DOS as their primary language. The Krell are coming. I've heard of winter is coming, but the Krell are coming? The Maximus Dweebus Krell honed in on Macman's transmissions, seeking to locate and destroy him. Yeah, right. This was what Macman was waiting for. We don't get to see Macman on that one. Why? By Rom, why would you do such a thing? Have you no soul, slimy Krell? You are doomed, Macman. The force of the Imperial Guard is against you. And I spelled that wrong. Imperial Guard? It is they who ordered your destruction. We are just soulless Krell, carrying out their evil whims. Go and inform the Imperial Guard that I possess the discs they seek. Go on. Macman truly is a fool, but what of these discs they speak of? Oh my word, look at this thing. You have done well, Krell. We shall reward you this night. You have done well, Krell. We shall reward you this night. And who are these guys again? Is this SpongeBob's friend? Patrick? From SpongeBob SquarePants? Emergency transmission from Krell. Macman has discs, intentions unknown, ... Imperial Guard swept in low while the Krell slept. Okay, they're the Imperial Guard. It was a merciless extirpation. Forgive me, Macman, for what the Krell has done to you, and what the Imperial Guard is about to do. All we ever wanted was to have souls like you. Oh, that's the Krell saying that. It is the fear of death that brings you here, looking for a soul long lost. Only love can give you a soul, Krell. My forgiveness cannot. The caverns are deep and many. Take heed while I entertain the guests you have brought me. It's a pretty cruel thing for MacMan to do, to not forgive the Krell. Thwump! Splush! He smashes him right in the groin region. Steve Ballmer. MacMan is such a badass. That's the one thing you eggheads can't understand. It is not my soul that makes me immortal, but love that gives me a soul. Something you gave up eons ago. Didn't show much compassion for the Krell. I'm kind of hung up on that. The way he treated those poor guys. Horny for MacMan. He's a cool guy. Let's see if we can get to this, the end of this. Oh, blammo! Oh, shit. They shot him with a damn shotgun. Ooh, I'm sorry, Jughead. Did I hit a soft spot? Eat this, MacMan. With your talk of love and souls. Alright, so we're missing the last panel. As MacMan's energy dissipates, he struggles to keep just one thought left in his memory banks. Images of Mac wife, Mac girl, and Mac boy, and his large adult Mac son, calling, Daddy? Daddy! Softly in the distance. Is this where MacMan ends? Oh my gosh, Mac die. That's too bad. And so we get to Mac War, and that's about the end of the Mac saga. Thanks for watching the damn cool stream. And so we're gonna yeah, we'll link this in the to the Discord. Yeah, we'll find the link to that. Alright, that's a good place to end. The MacMan, the trilogy of MacMan. You can go back. We have a big 07 RIP to MacMan. Kind of weird that MacWife calls him Daddy. Yeah, that's their thing they've got going on. Let's see if I can get back to the damn homepage. Here's MacMan. Going back to MacMan, link that. And so check us out. Old Daddy Mac, Mac Daddy, MacMan himself. And we'll leave that screen open. So check us out on Sunday. We're doing a full-on cool stream. It's going to be demonic and crazy and hellacious, and it's going to be freaky. So check it out. We're not sure exactly what time. We'll just say 4 p.m. Central for now. Thanks everybody for watching. You could even call it cool. Thanks. It was pretty cool. Had to go a little bit longer than I'd planned, but we did get to MacMan, and that was pretty fun. We'll link this in the chat, the Discord, so you can check out the adventures of MacMan. So thanks everybody, and check me out on Sunday for a special demonic stream straight out of hell. And we'll see you next time on Cool Stream Presents.
Oh, it's so good.
But I don't like how the seeds get stuck between my teeth. It's really annoying. I find we'll go with wheat. Alright, the healthy choice.